Welcome back. This chair makes me feel tiny. Kind of makes me feel like a kid again. Anyways, so I have three things on my list today. It says milestones, emotion, and enjoyment. Those are the three keys to your dreams. And guess what? You're lucky enough that I'm going to tell you how, okay? As we discussed before, you need milestones. And one of the things that I did this year was I made three different vision boards. And I have one of them behind me, okay? This one behind me, this is the one that excites me. I made two others. I made one that was to drive me, the other one that was to inspire me. Now, when I made these, I made them, and I thought the one that drives me, that was the most important one. Don't get me wrong; they're all important. The one that drives me, the one that's going to push me, the one that's going to really, really, get me going. The sayings, the things that I want to do this year, all of those things. That was what I thought was important. Next was the one that inspires me because that's the 3 to 5 years out. Where do I want to be? Who do I want to be? Who do I want around me? Who do I feel that I want to live the life of, like, the type of person, and the last one was the easy one. That was the excitement, right? That was easy. Throw some cars on there, throw some vacation stuff, some houses, some planes, helicopters, all that fun stuff, right? I'm a kid, right? That's the way it is, So those are the fun things. Those are the things that excite me, right? Then I started thinking about it and I realized, wait a minute, everything on that board, that's what's important. Those are all milestones. And not only are they milestones, but those things elicit emotions in me. Okay. And not that the drive board and that the inspire board don't, but these are much kind of shorter term towards that longer vision. And the other thing too is these allow me to enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. Every single milestone that I reach, like whether I have up here, you know, it says dragons on the Mini, like we have a Mini Cooper that my son and I built. And one of the really cool things is I just found out that every year they have hundreds of Mini Coopers that go down to the Tail of the Dragon, which is, I think, on the Blue Ridge Parkway in North Carolina, South Carolina. Anyways, really cool place. I've wanted to take my motorcycles with my sons and the Mini Cooper there for a few years, and that's a really cool milestone. I reach a certain milestone of where I want to be personally, growth wise, and business wise, and that's a celebration I get to have. I already have a motorcycle, but I'd love another motorcycle. Who wouldn't, right? If you like motorcycles, why not have two, three, whatever it is? Anyways, the point being, those are all milestones. And those are I think, those three keys, the milestones, the enjoyment, and the emotion, those are all things that will help you really, really move forward. And one of the things you have to realize is along the journey, as you get from milestone to milestone to milestone, the goal that you've set, right? It no longer becomes the same goal because you are growing throughout the process as a person. Okay. You are learning, you are just growing dynamically, and the values that you have aren't going to be the same values when you reach the goal. It's going to change, it's going to look different. And throughout that process, you're going to be inspired. You're going to be inspiring people. You're going to give. You're going to take. You're going to love. You're going to hate. You're going to grow and learn, and many other things along that line, that process. And one of the big things is you have to learn to enjoy it. And in order to do that, you got to be a kid. You really got to be a kid. Just be a kid at heart. Stop being so serious. Just let some fun come in. Let some of that enjoyment out when you achieve something. It doesn't matter if it's every single day or once a week or whatever it is. Just be a kid. It's okay. Everyone wants to be so serious. I see everybody just so serious. Do this, do this, do this, do this. And it's just like, have fun with it. Enjoy it. Snoop Dogg says one of the things that I kind of think is a lot of fun. Yes, I do like Snoop. He's an awesome guy. He always tries to be the biggest kid in the room, and I think that's one of the coolest and funnest things that I've I've heard from somebody in a long time. It's like this man, he's an adult. This man he's a grown man saying that he wants to be the biggest kid in the room, and that's one of his secrets to success. That's pretty cool and pretty awesome. I mean, I get monk mode. You know, people going into monk mode and wanting to be there in that level, and it's great. But someone like me, I have a family. I have multiple things going on business wise. I'm always doing things. It's like to try and go into monk mode is nearly impossible. I mean, most of us are just trying to get through day to day and get those goals out of the way, let alone monk mode. It's a bit much, you know. Some people can do it, and I kudos to you, really, true kudos to you if you can do it. I'm not sure I could. Okay, it's hard enough for me to get up at 5:30 in the morning. It's hard enough to take cold showers every day. It's hard enough to find time to meditate. It's hard enough to find time to read, to improve myself. So I really give you credit if you can go into the monk mode thing. On the other hand, who said learning and growing has to be so serious? Why not have some fun with it? Why not enjoy it? Really, just enjoy it like a kid would. I think that enjoyment is what's going to help you and really infuse the milestones here with some of the real passion and emotion that's going to drive you to achieve your goals. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. But for me, that's what I feel is helping me. And I hope it helps you. And until you decide whether it works for you or not, whether you try it or not, you'll never know. I really hope that this helped you. And until the next video, peace.